Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for joining me again today. Um, Today is another opportunity to learn something special regarding our marriage. In our series, The Tools of Marriage, we're taking the second tool, which is submission. Now, life is learning. Wherever you stop learning, you start aging. Today, we'll be studying about submission. This is the tool that instills order, honor, and peace in home and marriages. Now, there's a saying that anything that has two heads is a monster. So, order requires headship. One of the reasons why Lagos traffic has defied all solution is because of lack of driving order. So in marriage, the Bible said in 1 Corinthians 14:40, it said, let all things be done decently and in order. Decency and in order. Now, though submission is specific in function, it is mutual in spirit. The Bible instructed wives, submit to your own husband according to covenant headship and leadership. That is Ephesians 5:22. So though the instruction went or prioritize wives, but actually is mutual. So submission is mutual in attitude. That's why the Bible says in Ephesians 5:21, it says, submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God. So you can say, oh, my wife is submitted to me, and therefore I can go ahead and live anyhow. No. Submission is mutual in spirit, though specific in function. Okay, now by definition, submission is the willing alignment of a wife under the headship and leadership of her husband to establish peace and order and stability in the home. Submission is not oppression, it is voluntary cooperation, not coercion. It is a personal decision of acceptance to remain under the subject of one's husband in everything as it relates to divine order. Now, the Bible is specific in this case. It says, your own husband. That is instructive. Your own husband. If this is the husband you have chosen, then there's no discussion about submission. Submission is express, it is instructive. So if you that's why you have to open your eyes to choose your own husband. If this is your own husband, then submission is required. So submission is not weakness, it is actually wisdom and understanding in operation. So submission produces order and order preserves peace. If you go to Ephesians 5:22 and the 24. So submission guarantees the flow of authority, which results in honor, protection, and spiritual covering. The Bible says in 1 Peter 5 verse 3. 5 verse 7, it's 3 verse 7. He said, likewise, you husband, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor to the wife as unto the weaker vessels, and as being heirs of grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So you dwell with them, you deal with them with understanding, deal with them with wisdom, deal with them as a submissive one, and let them know that their submission is not for oppression. So now you remember Christ. Christ, the Bible said that he is a model of submission. He thought it not robbery, even though he's God, but he brought himself under the model of submission. If you also read in Proverbs 31, you will see the virtuous woman. So submission is a foundation of virtue and honor. So submission is order with dignity, alignment with honor, and strength under authority. So where the submission is absent, confusion reigns. Where submission is understood and practiced, grace follows. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you have learned something new. Please like, share your experiences. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.